Hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. How's it going? Today I'm going to do another WIP and chat. Well, working on Diamond Art Club's I Am by Ravine Phelan. This dragon here. Alright, it's around 20 inches by 28 inches, 51 centimeters by 71 centimeters, 29 colors, and 2 ABs, 129 and 137, which stands for Aurora Borealis. Just a shinier type of drill that gives that little bit more oomph to parts of the canvas that ABs are in. So there you go. And it's any DMC code under 150 with Diamond Art Club. So there you go. 336. Yes, I missed a bit of 336. I will just pick it out of the container. Just a few of these dashes. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's all good and all that. Alright, here we go. I think everything's in frame. Alright, now let's fill in this 336 stuff. It's the wing, basically. Yeah, totally didn't see any of these dashes while I was going through that symbol earlier, yesterday. Oh, we get breaking news. It's hot outside. Welcome to summer in Canada. Holy cow. Yeah, it's a little toasty. Did another coffee run. Got a coffee from my dad. Had lunch earlier. A couple lottery tickets and some ice cream. Yeah. Just all the necessary trips. It's like ice cream's not essential. It's like, did you buy it? Didn't think so. I'm the one who's eaten. So, haha. My ice cream. Yeah, pretty easygoing Sunday at this point. All good, all good. No, that trail got flipped over. Okay, here we are. Okay, is that all of the dash now? Okay, looking like it. Alright, there we go. All good. It happens. Alright, sweet. Alright, what symbol am I looking for now? Okay. Yeah, I'll do this yellow here. Dragon's chest. Let's be a bit. Okay. Yeah, it's in the yellows. Okay, 742, I believe. Yep. Dope. Way more than I need, as usual. Yep, 742. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like the color for one of the ridges in the dragon's chest here. Yeah, the dragon has like a few like ridges on its throat. It's kind of yeah, probably like an armored chest kind of thing. It kind of has that armored look to it. So yeah, different shades of yellow to for the chest, throat area. There you go, just a few. Right. Here, yeah, I'll just do over here first. Stick it out of the way. Drill sliding around. Alright. Yeah, I got sucked into a TV movie this morning, so watched that for like a couple hours there. Anybody recognize VC Andrews? Does period piece stuff. Yeah. Really strange stuff. For sure. Yeah, I got sucked into one of those movies. It was different. Well, then I just ate lunch and then, yeah. Ran errands and here we're. It's basically been my Sunday. Basically been today. Oh well, all good. Just gotta have those. Don't want to be a total vegetable today, but, you know, tempting. But I'm just gonna sit down and watch like the other 3 movies, VC Andrews movies that she has on the BVR. She likes that kind of stuff, I guess, but oh, I'll just hang out here in diamond paint. I really should finish that, coloring that picture. We'll see. Yeah, I'll just do this for now. My dad went back downstairs in the shop. I don't know if he'll start running stuff or not. Like machinery per se. I'm not sure what he's doing down there. Oh well, all good. He had lunch and yeah, I just heard him come out here to head downstairs. Yeah, I got him a coffee, so basically that whole ice cream's not necessary speech. I caught carrying it in. How dare. How dare I buy ice cream to eat in the middle of summer? How dare. Now, there'll be a time when I have my own place and yeah, I can just do whatever. More space for myself, just doing stuff. I don't know, I can do stuff here, but it's just not my place completely. I'll inherit it, like, probably end up with it, and if anything happens to my parents, but yeah. It'd be nice to have my own place, kind of thing, but, you know, not rushing, just work, pay room and board, yeah. I work and do my own thing, like, I don't know. I don't know, it can't be cheap owning a house. having a mortgage and all the bills on top of it and taxes. So it's cheaper living here, or I'd want a house. Yeah, I wouldn't do the apartment thing. Can gouge you pretty good sometimes. Town here, it's pretty expensive, and you don't own the place. Yeah. Yikes. And yeah, I have a cat, so I don't know how that would go. Need a place that would like pets. So, just as good here. Houses going on the market in here. People from Toronto and big cities want to downsize or just have, I don't know, just a quieter city life, or it's too expensive to live in Toronto or whatever, so they come here. Come to small towns and hang out. And they still want the kind of city mentality, which we don't have here. It's a little simpler. Yeah, we have like 7 pizza places. I'm not sure that's what they're looking for. They're still looking for the big city stores and all that, but yeah, they have London. It's about as big city you get. That's like under an hour away from here. Well, Stratford, but it's not. It has a mall and stores, but yeah, I'd say London is might be a bit bigger than that of Stratford, slightly. But I don't know, London and Stratford are probably expanding, so the same areas. We're getting more residential subdivisions here, so just like single houses, like separate houses, just full subdivisions. So I don't know, we're having population growth, but I'm not sure. I just live out here on the highway, like outside town, but I don't know, it's nice out here. I don't mind living in a neighborhood, like that doesn't bother me, but yeah, just people leaving Toronto to come here, and then they expect certain things that they had from before. It's you're kind of reaching. If you really don't like some of the stuff, move back. Oh, but it's too expensive. So I don't know. We can't fix what has already been here. They just made the decision to come here on their own, so yeah, we have a cement plant, some ferret food processing. I don't know, it not the happiest of smells from the processing. And you get that sulfur smell from the cement plant and manure from farmers fertilizing their farmland around here. You kind of gotta research where you're going before you like move here to get an idea of what's going on around here. We're agriculture and agriculture, cement, and bit of food industry. Yeah, we have some mechanical kind of facilities. Car dashboards in town here. Manufacture dashboards for cars, whatever. So, yeah. It's a mix of stuff, and yeah, there's grocery store. There's a couple of grocery stores. A couple of convenience stores, Tim Hortons, working on getting a McDonald's. Pizza Hut, Pizza, yeah, Pizza 6 or 7, whatever I said before. We're getting another pizza shop in the same areas. Oh my. I know, and it's like they're all on like Main Street. Well, the exception of a couple, I guess, but a couple of the pizza, one or two of them's not exactly on Main Street, but yeah, they're around. I don't know. If people like pizza, yeah, go for it, but holy cow, it's just a little too much going on. And yeah, if you like Domino's pizza, yeah, go to Stratford or get it delivered here. I think they deliver outside of Stratford. Can tell you. I'm just one who would just like to eat a couple slices. Getting a whole pizza just for one person is just kind of gluttonous. I'd probably eat a whole pizza if I wanted to, yeah, but it's not something that's really I'd really like to encourage. Eating that much pizza. But hey, it's a favorite food. I wouldn't be getting it at all time, and once McDonald's gets here, I'll probably get a Big Mac meal every once in a while. Like I won't eat there every day. I won't go there just because McDonald's is there. Like, yeah, I've kind of controlled myself. I don't mind a McDonald's. There's a Harvey's in Stratford as well. Like, it's a 20-minute drive, but it's just like, yeah, some people are shaking their head at McDonald's being in town here. Yeah, it's just outside of Stratford, like 20 minutes. Yeah. I don't know, with the population growth, yeah, it kind of makes sense. I don't know, yeah, what would happen if a Starbucks came into town now? I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, there's a couple of coffee shops. It's about 3 or 4 coffee shops in town too, so yeah. Okay. It's like, yeah, we have a Keurig here. Yeah, drink coffee here. But I do like going to Tim Hortons and getting a coffee for my dad. And I like Tim Hortons coffee. As long as it's medium roast, I just like coffee. But no, it's just it's Canadian owned as far as I know, and then I don't know. See, that Tim Hortons has been in town for a fair number of years now. Even before I moved to St. Mary's. It used to be a car dealership. A Ford car dealership, but they got a new building, so they moved closer to the edge of town. Right by Chrysler, whatever. We have a couple of the car dealerships in town too, so Dodge, Chevrolet, yeah. Yeah, I test drove an SUV once to get an Amazon gift card. It was some sort of promotion. You're like, you just want the gift card, don't you? No, it says to test drive to get the gift card, so I might consider buying a vehicle here in the future. And yeah, I got an Amazon gift card after test driving. Just go around the block. They didn't want me in. He seemed annoyed that I came to test drive a vehicle. They're just got a card in the mail to like, I don't know, it's like a promotion for the car dealership, and the dealer just seemed annoyed that I came to test drive a vehicle. Like, okay, do you want business or not? is cars aren't exactly like 20 bucks, and somebody comes by again and buys another one. Like, holy cow. Really? I don't know. I was just following the promotion. Like, it says to test drive a vehicle, and hey, just here, photocopy my license, and I'll test drive it. It was really nice. My car, my Honda Fit's like over, it's the first generation, and it's like over 10 years old. Like, yeah. I could do with a replacement vehicle. But it still runs, so I just don't get a new shiny thing like every few years. Like, I purchase vehicles. I don't lease. I'd be putting plastic over everything and wearing a hazmat suit if I had a leased vehicle. I'd never do it, but if that was a situation or a rental, I'd be tempted to like wear gloves and seat covers, and I don't know, because like a lease is just you're just kind of driving the vehicle for the term. Oh, excuse me, the term of however long the lease is. So, and then you're just giving the car back to the dealership after the lease is up. If there's any damage or the car looks like crap when you give it back, then I'll be freaking out. Yeah, I purchase because guaranteed I'll like scratch something or something will break. Coffee cups leak, like these Tim Hortons cups leak. They either put too much coffee in them or there's something wrong with the lid. Like, I'm going to make a mess of my car. Like, that's a given. Yeah, just get like seat covers and plastic. Well, there's like accessories, which, yeah, car accessories, which you can protect your seats and all that. I never did that with the Fit. Previous job, I just basically wore my uniform back and forth when I was getting stuff from my other plant. And yeah, I was dealing with grease and oil and, yeah, seasonings. Yeah, my driver's seat and passenger seat are ruined. My back seats are practically the only brand new looking thing in my vehicle. Like, yeah. There's chemicals on my boots, probably, like chemical residue. My work boots, because I just wore them back and forth too, like to and from work, which I really shouldn't have all those years, but I did. So I really do want to play musical footwear, but where I am now, yeah, my work boots are at work in my locker. So there you go. Yeah, I have different rules, but all good. I have no problem with it. You just have to change a 16-year-old habit to not wear your work boots home. And yeah, I've put a sign in my locker to remind me to not do so. And success. I probably wore them home once. Whoopsies. Oh, it happens. It's just now a habit that I put them back in my locker. Take them off and just go into my running shoes. Well, for now, because it's summer, but yeah, I'll just have winter boots or whatever. Winter comes around again. But, you know. Oh, all good. I think if I even owned a vehicle, I'd be doing the seat covers and stuff, or blankets on the seats or something. Even if I wasn't wearing like greasy work uniforms, I can't leave the facility at all in my department, so during my shift. So yeah, I'm not gonna ruin my car because of work. So it's just basically street clothes when you're outside of the facility or even on break. So yeah. No, it's all good. I'm used to it. So yeah, I really don't have passengers in my vehicle all that often, so yeah, my car would be stay fairly neat to an extent. Yeah, I'd miss having a CD player in my car though. Because the newer models of cars, they got rid of CD players. Like in the dash, Honda Fit has a CD player, and that was one of the selling factors to have a CD player. Because my Pontiac Sunfire before just had a tape deck, I believe. Yeah, I think it just had a radio. Yeah. 1997 Pontiac Sunfire, it just started falling apart, so I had to get the Honda Fit pretty quick. It was a need. Because the Sunfire was driven to the end of its life. I gave it to Teen Challenge, a charity. So a teenager could drive it, a younger person could drive it for their first car or whatever. I guess that's how that works. But yeah, car was still running, but it was just becoming a maintenance headache. Yeah, the Honda Fit could be dismantled for parts. Like the motor's gonna be like fantastic. So like I don't drive too heavily. I just go where I need to go, point A, point B, and then yeah. I've only hit like 100,000 kilometers within the past year or so. Yeah, I just don't go anywhere. I just do small trips to Stratford or just in town here, go to work. Used to go to church, but I haven't been to church in like forever. Because of COVID, but that's okay. Alright, just a few more of these arrows. A few more of these yellows per se. Yeah, I've been basically doing the dragon's body for the reds and the blues. Just the way that the symbols are laid out on this and how I do the symbols. I don't know, I was considering like my next car to be electric, like trying to get off of gasoline, but There's been like a worldwide recall on a certain model of electric cars because they've started on fire. So, yikes. Probably not right now. Maybe a car further down the road. But I know there are hybrids out there that part electric, part gas. I think that's what a hybrid is. And only uses gasoline in certain situations. I don't know, it'd be easier to get a gas vehicle. I wouldn't want diesel, because then you have to go to like a specific gas station for that. And then there'll be a day where diesel isn't available, and that's when the tank is empty or getting close to empty. Yeah, that'd be my kind of look. So, yeah, gas. Well, possibility that gas stations run out of gasoline too, so that's a thing. But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking like a Dodge truck, but you know, you get the height. It's a very nice vehicle. It's in the SUV class, well, 4x4 truck class, which I could still drive. And a lot nicer in the winter, I guess. So, I don't know. Yeah, that SUV type, I think it was a Jeep kind of model. It was SUV height. It had a really good height. It was quiet. It was, yeah, you didn't really have to press too hard on the pedals. It was a very light steering. Very nice. I see Dodge commercials all the time, and I'm like, man, those are sexy trucks. I don't know, Fords look nice too, but I've heard so many horror stories about Ford trucks. My dad's a mechanic, so it's like, those need service a lot usually. So it's like, we have a Dodge. That's where I, test drove that SUV, so that's probably where I'd go. Like, I bought my Honda from Stratford Honda, like, yeah. And I service it there, so if I, bought like a Dodge truck or an SUV type thing, I'd get it serviced at the dealership. That's the way I go. It's just the way I like doing stuff. My car, so I'm responsible for it. Insurance, licensing, service, that's car ownership. So there you go. Alright, 726. Yeah, brighter yellow. I don't know, something I'm considering, but you know. Yeah, it's gonna cost me like $300 to fix my exhaust and like $300 to fix my driver's side lock tumbler that keeps seizing up, or cylinder, my lock in other words. I've been getting in with my passenger side lock, and if that seizes up, I can't get into my car. Sucks. I should probably just get the $300 and just fix that lock before winter comes. That's probably something I should do. yeah. I don't know, that's probably like, I've gone through a couple of those tumblers, those locks. On the driver's side. It's always the driver's side. It's so annoying. I don't get it. They just wear out. And it's tailored to your key. Like, I don't have push start. It's like key and the ignition kind of thing. Yeah. 10-plus-year-old car. Now it's like push start. Yeah. Key fob kind of thing. But yeah. This is just like a key. Like what you'd see in the Mad drunk driving commercials. Yeah, those public awareness commercials. Yeah, those. Those keys. Yeah, don't drink and drive, folks. Yep. There you go. Alright, so this nice yellow, brighter yellow. Yeah, so you have nice and dark on this half of the canvas, and then light where the flame is, and it's the bottom half of the canvas, and then it's the night sky and the dragon's head, which is darker. So yeah, working bottom to top with this canvas. I don't know, that's how I've done the last couple canvases. So, I don't know, works for me. I don't know, still finish the canvas here regardless, so. No matter how you do canvases. It still works. Yeah, just do what works for you when you're diamond painting. Do what you're comfortable with. Yeah, you get a lot of people asking. Oh, how do you start your diamond painting? Just choose the spot and yeah, work from there. Some people like going in the center of the canvas and working their way out. I guess that must be, they must use those certain rectangular segment cover papers. Yeah, I think that'd be like the... Yeah, so it's just literally a section of the canvas would be one of those papers, and they just lift it and can put it back down, I guess. That's common. And then you can do wherever you want on the canvas, because you just gotta lift the segment that you're working on anywhere on the canvas. So yeah, that works. So people do center out or just choose a section. I just, yeah, top to bottom, bottom to top sections, like large rectangular sections, and I just keep the existing cover page that's on it, the clear plastic, because it's poured glue. So this canvas anyway. So vast majority of my canvases are poured glue. I do have double-sided adhesive for a few, but I'm okay with either as long as the drills will adhere to the adhesive. I haven't had too many problems with that double-sided stuff, adhesive coming up, like peeling off. So yeah, it's all good. Yeah, you get more of an edge with the double-sided adhesive with the strips. Yeah, so probably painter tape, or use that canvas tape or whatever to kind of protect the edges so you're not sticking to them, getting hair on the edges or something. Yeah, there's a bit of an adhesive edge on this DAC as well, just slightly outside the canvas. Not terrible. Yeah, my arm hair does get stuck on it occasionally, but it's not, yeah, it's not terrible. I don't use that tape. I don't tape the borders or anything, there's going to be hair. I get hair on the adhesive between the drills on a round, or I've drilled on top of over hair on the canvas before. Cat hair or whatever, my hair. I couldn't get it off with the tweezers, so I just drilled over it. It's like, it happens. It's like, pick out the canvas too much, and yeah, would kind of mess up the adhesive, I'd imagine. Yeah, I think there's like a hair right there now. Yeah, I'm just going to go over it. It's only a strand of hair, so it's going to be hidden by the drills anyway, so no big deal. Yeah, but if you want your canvas to be like hair free, yeah, it will. The hair could possibly come off with a good pair of tweezers, but sometimes I can get a hair off there, but other times, yeah. Yeah, my cat's not allowed out here. It's just cat hair off my shirt or my hair falls off in my head. Yeah, no big deal. I don't have like a big fluffy head of hair. I have thin gray hair in spots. Thin, soft hair. I don't know, genetics, so. No, if you have big, floofy head of hair, probably have to comb it a lot more and. Ugh. Grooming. Hairstyling. No, thank you. I get cowlicks all the time, so yeah. 3/4 of the time I'm wearing a hairnet or a baseball cap, so in the house I don't. And if I have a cowlick, yeah, in the house, too bad. It's like, I gotta totally freak out over a cowlick because they stand like right up. Like, it's at night too, and the same spot on the back of my head when my hair gets long enough to do so. Yeah, and I book a haircut when I need to go get a haircut. I don't have like a certain number of weeks and a like set schedule to get a haircut. It's like, no, don't do that. Like, I'm a 5-minute haircut, then I'm out of there and I'm good for a few weeks. Like, nah. It's maintained, but let's not go crazy here. It's like, it's groomed. Let's not be fancy dancy here. I used to do the hair gel thing, dye my hair blonde, and it's like, that was when I was younger. It's like, I got my hair like really light. I left the hair dye in for longer than I probably should have. Then you got those really nice, my roots came in and it kind of looked like my hair got iced. Like those ice tips with the blonde on them. And the brown coming back in. Yeah, looked cool. And then, yeah, it's just like, yeah, let's cut this. So it just gets too long. Yeah, if it's like going over my ears, yeah, it just gets to that point. Or I have to constantly comb it, then it's like, yeah. Yeah, time to get a haircut. That's basically a good indicator. Or two. That's how we do haircuts around here. Yeah, I waited a bit to like book the haircut. It's once the barber shop that I use opened up again, yeah, I waited a couple weeks just so the holy cow, people have to cut their hair like right meow. Could get it out of the way. It's like it's hair, people. We did buy like an electric trimmer to just give our hair a quick trim while the barber was closed, so we do have those. Do have that trimmer still hanging around, just to kind of do that if something happens again. Nobody wants another lockdown, but I don't know, this Delta variant, yeah, it's gonna mess with things again. Cases are going up, so oh, we just got retailers nice and opened up again, and yeah. Let's not screw this up, people. Yeah, the people that don't want to lock down are the ones probably not wearing masks or going everywhere. That's a theory. I don't know 100% for sure, but it's the people that are really social and like to go shopping all the time and all that, are out constantly, have a really busy social butterflies per se. They're the ones that are they'd probably freak out if there was another lockdown. Well, I can't do this again. Okay, put a mask on. Okay, if you're out in public, yeah, just put a mask on at least. The whole vaccination thing, it's required in some places, and for you to be fully vaccinated, and other places, yeah, put a mask on. I think it's just like put a mask on, irregardless. Grocery stores and retailers, other retailers. Yeah, stores in town, yeah, wear a mask going into a building, of course. Yeah, that's a given. But I don't know, there's going to be people who just freak out if we get locked down again. And some businesses may never recover this time around. Like, just getting opened back up and then another, yeah. Some places are having a hard time getting staff back. So you're like, what if there's another lockdown? So we're just gonna get laid off again and not have a paycheck? It's like, yeah. Yeah, people are kind of leery about retail, going into retail or a restaurant. Those part-time jobs, which are essential yet still important, which I mentioned previously. They're still important jobs, even if they're like a minimum wage, they're still vital. Yeah, and as it was like stated somewhere on the internet that it's those minimum wage essential retail jobs that keep the world, keep society functioning, like grocery stores. Yeah. Yeah, so those jobs that are keeping the world functioning. So yeah, it's a rough sector of employment, but so important. Because probably a lot of us would know how to garden, or make a vegetable garden, or make food for ourselves. and like being able to go get a cup of coffee from a coffee shop probably wouldn't be really essential. Considered essential too much? Well, food, but yeah. If it was just coffee, yeah, place would probably be closed again. I don't know, it's rough. I've always had respect for farmers and the whole food manufacturing chain because I've seen it firsthand, or one aspect of it, one half of it, the manufacturing end, like getting materials from the farms and all that, ingredients and stuff, and then manufacturing them into a product, a different product, and then sending them out. Yeah, I've seen that for years. And yeah, I've worked in retail as well. Yeah, Tim Hortons and McDonald's. Yeah, I did it for a couple of years. Well, people like their morning coffee, and yeah, it's just something you get so used to. But yeah, you have to adjust accordingly if something like that goes away. So yeah. It's rough, it's a nasty adjustment, but yeah, possibility that something like that could happen again. Get locked down again. So, I don't know. I don't know, it's been almost 2 years of this, and if we're just expecting stuff to be open because it got reopened again, I don't know, what's to say that something else won't happen? I don't know, it's just putting it out there. Like, I'm not going to be shocked if we get locked down again. Like, it's just, yeah. It's what will happen if we just get taking too many cookies out of the jar, the cookie jar. One way of putting it. Give somebody an inch, they'll go a mile. But yeah, and then we'll just hear never-ending stories online about why is everything locked down, this sucks, this is terrible, I hate it. Why? What happened? How? Yeah. It would be a mix of things. Be a mix of reasons, not necessarily blaming certain people. It would be a mix of reasons why we're locked down again. Wouldn't be everybody's fault. Wouldn't be unvaccinated people's fault. It's just how a virus survives. Yeah. It needs a host to survive. That's the brunt of it. And if it's getting out of control and replicating itself, jumping from host to host, we'd have to shut down to stop that pattern. That's basically what it would be. Just jumping around and blaming people because we're locked down again is really not it would be a natural knee-jerk kind of reaction, but it would be a mix of factors that caused us to be locked down again. I don't know, just putting it out there, like, if it does happen, like, just, let's not be shocked here. It's a pandemic. It's all around the world, and it's better in some places than other places. Yeah, we're just kind of doing an orange here in the last few minutes. Let's get a few drills down here. Like, I can't say that there's going to be another lockdown, but like, let's just not be surprised if anywhere gets locked down again. It's for public safety. More people are getting vaccinated that can get vaccinated and want to get vaccinated. That's a personal option at this point, or has been for the past while, but there's some places where, yeah, you need to be fully vaccinated or else you're not going to be employed. Nursing homes and, yeah, essential care. Parliament in Canada here, yeah. MPs, municipal premiers or whatever. To be fully vaccinated, I think there's a couple that I'm not sure if they followed through and got vaccinated or not. They wouldn't be allowed in the Parliament building in Ottawa, so they wouldn't be allowed in the caucus or whatever, caucus room or whatever. So, oh, that's the way it is. I don't know, just the world just doesn't function very good. Like, goods and services don't travel if like, people won't get diamond paintings or crafting supplies again. Borders will be shut down again. Like, it will be back at square one if this gets worse. We're getting cases again and breakthrough cases with people getting vaccinated, but there's not going to be people dying from COVID that are vaccinated. Yes, being vaccinated is not 100% you're gonna be immortal or not have COVID symptoms at all. You can still get COVID, but if you're at least vaccinated, you have that immunity against it and your body can fend it off. Like, it recognizes what it is instead of your organs failing and you passing away. You can get COVID, but you won't have organ failure, or you probably won't pass away from COVID. Yeah, that's... No vaccine ever is 100% effective. It's just improved survival rate, mortality rate. Yeah, that's why you should get vaccinated, but there are, yeah, exemptions. I'm always going to say that, but it's a choice in some regards, but once you have COVID, you just can't turn around and suddenly get vaccinated. It doesn't work that way. So, yeah. Just putting it out there, because there have been some cases where people contracted COVID and they're on like ventilators and they're like, or have symptoms or whatever, and they're like, can I get vaccinated now? And they're like, doctors are like, nope, can't do that, it's too late, can't help you there. And so, because your body's got to build immunity over a period of a few weeks after getting vaccinated. Your body has to build immunity. Just because you get vaccinated, like, if you got vaccinated like 2 hours ago, it doesn't mean you're like immune against COVID. Your body has to like build that immunity from the vaccine. That's how it works. But anyway. Alright, so you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. As always, I put my Facebook profile name down below in the description, my Echoes of Color Facebook business page down below, and my Instagram. All basically updating progress on canvases and my coloring, and just general updates every now and then. Yeah, so there you go. I'll get this posted, and yet again, stay safe out there. It's up to you whether or not you have to get whether you want to get vaccinated or not. I'm just putting it out there. Yeah, I can't force anybody to get vaccinated, and it's not like a mandate here in Canada to get vaccinated, but there are exceptions that some work sectors do have to be, the employees have to be fully vaccinated. So yeah, I'm just putting it out there. That's it. So anyway, take care. See you around. All the best with your crafting, and we'll see you next time. Bye.